As Prince George, the eldest son of the Prince and Princess of Wales, grows older, the world watches his every move with fascination. The young royal, second in line to the British throne, is already forging his own path with a distinct personality. Yet there are aspects of his upbringing that remain closely linked to the traditions and passions of his family. One question stands out among royal enthusiasts. Will Prince George inherit his father Prince William's love for motorbikes, a passion that has long terrified his mother, Princess Kate? The subject of motorbike riding in the royal family has often been a point of debate, especially for the Princess of Wales. Kate has been vocal about her concerns over the risks involved with this adventurous hobby, which has been a long-standing passion of Prince William. As George steps into his teenage years, Kate's anxieties seem to be centered around whether her son will follow in his father's terrifying footsteps or heed her warnings to steer clear of motorbikes altogether. The roots of Prince William's passion for motorbikes. Prince William's love for motorbikes is not a fleeting phase but rather a deep-rooted hobby that started during his early adulthood. In 2002, at the age of 20, William passed his motorcycle test, sparking his obsession with two-wheelers. Over the years, he has built an impressive collection of motorcycles, including a Honda Super Blackbird and a Ducati 1198, both models known for their power and speed. For William, riding offers a sense of freedom and adventure, a break from the otherwise regimented life of royal duties and public scrutiny. In interviews, the Prince of Wales has often mentioned how motorbike riding allows him to clear his mind, providing a rare opportunity to escape from the pressures of being second in line to the throne. However, this passion has not been without its critics, particularly from within his own family. Princess Kate's fear and public concerns. For Kate Middleton, her husband's love for motorbikes is far from an innocent hobby. In 2015, the Princess of Wales candidly admitted her disdain for motorcycling, revealing how it fills her with dread whenever William takes to the road. "He's still riding it," she said in an interview, "and it always fills me with horror when he goes out on it. I'm terrified. Hopefully, I'm going to keep George off it." Kate's fear is not unfounded. Motorcycling, while exhilarating, comes with inherent risks. As a mother, her protective instincts naturally kick in when thinking about her young son adopting such a dangerous pastime. With motorbike accidents often leading to serious injuries, it's understandable that she would want to shield George from following in William's footsteps. But with a father who is as passionate as William is, will her concerns be enough to deter George from one day hopping onto a bike of his own? Will Prince George follow suit? As Prince George grows older, his personality is beginning to shine through. While still a child, his exposure to the world of royals, including the many activities his father enjoys, undoubtedly plays a role in shaping his interests. Prince William's adventurous streak is evident not just in motorbiking, but in other adrenaline-pumping sports like polo and skiing. These are activities George may naturally gravitate towards as part of his royal upbringing. But the question remains, will George be tempted to follow in his father's motorcycling footsteps? On the one hand, having such a passion run in the family could easily spark curiosity in the young prince. On the other hand, Kate Middleton's influence as a mother could weigh heavily on George's decision-making. Kate is known to be a hands-on parent, deeply involved in the upbringing of her children. Her constant emphasis on balance, security, and safety may steer George away from such dangerous pursuits. King Charles's stance on the matter. Interestingly, Prince William isn't the only royal with an interest in motorcycles. King Charles, now the reigning monarch, has shared his concerns over his son's love for motorbikes. While he understands the appeal, the king has been open about his worries, noting the inherent risks involved with riding. Reflecting on his motorcycling adventures in a 2003 interview, Prince William acknowledged his father's concerns, stating, "Riding a motorbike can be dangerous, but so can lots of things really. Admittedly, there are more risks involved in riding a motorbike than with other activities. You just have to be aware of what you're doing." Despite the risks, William felt that his father did not want to shelter him completely, believing that young people need to experience life's adventures. This sentiment might extend to George as well. Although both King Charles and Princess Kate worry about William's passion, they understand that some level of risk is inevitable when raising adventurous children, especially in a family known for its participation in thrill-seeking activities. However, this doesn't mean they won't attempt to discourage George from taking part in activities they deem too risky. The modern royal approach to parenting. What makes this situation particularly intriguing is the modern approach Prince William and Princess Kate have taken towards parenting. They are seen as progressive, hands-on parents who are keen on giving their children as normal an upbringing as possible, despite the unique circumstances of royal life. Both have emphasized the importance of mental health, emotional well-being, and allowing their children to explore their own passions. This balanced approach to parenting may be the key factor in whether Prince George eventually decides to follow his father's terrifying footsteps. If William and Kate continue to nurture George's independence while guiding him with their collective wisdom, George could make an informed decision that takes both his parents' perspectives into account. While Kate may vehemently oppose the idea of motorcycling, she may also realize that her son needs the freedom to discover his own passions, just as William was allowed to explore his. Perhaps the answer lies not in preventing George from pursuing motorcycling entirely, but in teaching him to approach it with caution and responsibility, if he chooses to do so. The royal family's adventure-driven legacy. The royal family has long been associated with thrilling outdoor activities, from horseback riding to skiing and even flying helicopters. Adventure seems to be woven into the fabric of royal life, and Prince William's motorcycling passion is just another chapter in this legacy. For George, growing up in this environment may inspire a love for adventure as well, but it doesn't necessarily mean he will take up motorbiking specifically. With such a wide array of activities to choose from, the young prince may gravitate towards safer pursuits that still satisfy his adventurous spirit, like polo or sailing, activities that offer the thrill of excitement without the same level of danger. The future of George's hobbies. Ultimately, only time will tell if Prince George will follow in his father's footsteps when it comes to motorbikes. As he grows older, the influence of both his parents will play a major role in shaping his interests. While William's passion for motorcycles may be enticing, Kate's strong opposition to the hobby could sway George in another direction. What remains certain is that the young royal will have the freedom to explore his own hobbies and passions, under the guidance of two caring and attentive parents. Whether he takes to the open road on two wheels or opts for a safer route, the world will be watching Prince George as he continues to grow and develop his own unique personality. As the future King of England, Prince George's every move will be scrutinized by the public. His choices, especially when it comes to adopting his father's terrifying passion for motorbikes, will inevitably spark conversations. For now, all we can do is wait and see if George will embrace the adventurous legacy of his father or follow his mother's cautious footsteps. Either way, George's journey will be one to watch, with both Kate and William providing the guidance he needs to navigate the thrilling, and sometimes risky, world of royalty.